86. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
What's going down, man? Welcome to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. It's your boy KO, and we back with it, bro. Call me KO, call me Knockout Boxing, call me Knockout Boxing 86. Call me whatever you want to call me, man. We're here to have fun tonight. I only got a few minutes tonight. We'll be leaving at 9 p.m. to go over to my homie channel and go cook with him. So we're going to get straight to the action today. Let me put that right there. Let me pin that. I asked that you smash the like button. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Let me unpin that. I ask that you smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Donate to the CashApp. Hit that super chat. Show your support for the channel. Show your support for the channel, man. Shout out to the stranger. Let your apology be as loud as your criticism. Shout out to Hunter on the Hunt, Meaty Riley, Franklin from Grove Street, Zoomverse, Sean Clark, what's up? MJ, what's happening? Eric Cooper, what's good? We got Khalida Woods, what's up with it? Salute. Texas 16 South, what's good? Sean the Icon, what's happening with you? Crush, what's good with it? Kiro Black, what's happening, homie? All things, James Lee, Johnny Thunder in the building. Let your apology be as loud as your criticism. Please and thank you. Let me know how real you are. We're going to find out tonight. Savage Bo, what's up? Trey Skills, what's good with you? Texas 16 South, Elijah, I see you. Chris, what's happening? TY 007, Dundrick, then what's good? Cash Crypto, what's up, homie? AD Solo, what's good? Savage Killer Queen, I see you. D Free, what's up, homie? My homeboy D Free in the building. What's up, D Free? Andre Noble, what's up, man? Brian King, B Falcone, what's good? No evidence in the building. Drop the link, KO. I got you. I'm gonna drop it. It's on my community page too, y'all. Y'all go check out my community page. I got the live that I'm gonna be on posted up there. Big Braille, what's up? Emmanuel Carter, what's happening with you, homie? Salute to you. Don't mess with Texas. Salute. Shout out Andre Noble being a member to the channel. Enjoy them picks, man. We got 8 predictions uploading tomorrow, bro. Enjoy them picks, man. Get you some money, bro. You know how we doing it. Greg Roberts, what's happening with you? Salute. Million Films, what's up? Antho, what's happening with you? King D, what's up, homie? Salute. Jado, what's good? All right, that's everybody. All right, man, we straight to it, bro, because I ain't got a lot of time. Look, it was reported earlier today that Gervonta, Tank Davis, and Frank Martin was going to have a rematch clause. Gilberto Mendoza confirmed this report and said that it was due to recent events, alluding to what happened between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. He then decided to change his mind because while the championship committee had voted on it and they decided they were going to pass this, Tank Davis and Frank Martin had already been signed. And neither Tank Davis nor Frank Martin knew about it. This is being reported by Dan Raphael and Jake Donovan. And so as a result, Tank Davis and Frank Martin is going to go to what they already contractually agreed to do. I'm in rehydration clause. My bad, y'all. They had a rehydration clause. So I'll start over. The WBA, Knight Rider, what up? The WBA is instituting a new rule where there will be a rehydration clause on their fights, where you cannot be more than 10 to 12 pounds heavier than what you weigh in at. The WBA then decided to change their mind. Let your apology be as loud as your criticism, Dank. Might want to get the whole story. Blunt Sports, what's up, man? Always, bro. But listen, so they put a rehydration clause on there. Their championship committee is going to be instituting a new rule. It's going to go sanctioning body wide. Tank Davis and Frank Martin was going to be the first fight, but they took the rehydration clause off of there because neither Tank Davis or Frank Martin knew that there was going to be a rehydration clause. And they tried to institute the rule at the last minute when those fighters already had a contract signed. So they came back and changed their mind. And there will be no rehydration clause between Tank Davis and Frank Martin. And the WBA has confirmed that neither one of the fighters knew and that neither one of the fighters asked for it. In the building boxing, what's up? So my question is, when Tank Davis said, I ain't know shit about this, I ain't know what was going on, I don't care, why ain't nobody believe him? And all of y'all that was cooking them, because I see you on Twitter, I see you in the chats, you about to say, damn, my bad? You about to apologize now? Oh, you... Y'all got nothing to say about that shit. All right? You don't want to talk about the shit no more. Y'all was so ready to drag that man. Y'all was so ready to drag that young man. You were ready to hate on him. What's up, Ronnie? You were ready to denigrate his name, say he looking for unfair advantages, saying he is scared of cat, he a pussy, he all this shit. And then when they come out and they let you know, oh no, we were trying to institute this shit, but we can't do it because they already had a signed contract. If they already had a signed contract, that means that signed contract ain't got no rehydration clause in it. Tank ain't have none of that shit in this contract. He ain't want none of that shit. But yeah, y'all was ready to blame. Y'all ready to blame that nigga, right? Y'all was ready to cook him, right? Some of you were already doing it. You ready to recant, talk about how you was wrong and shit? Now I made a video on it based off of what I knew, and then about an hour ago after my video I already shot, we get new information. And so we going over the new information right now. But what about the rest of you? All y'all want to do is find a reason to denigrate this young man. Let me ask y'all something, bro. If Tank Davis ain't fighting nobody and he ain't giving you what you want and his resume is trash and he fighting trash competition, why are some of you picking Frank Martin to beat him? Why are you picking Frank Martin to beat him? If everybody he fight is trash, why are you picking Frank Martin to beat him? If he ain't giving you a good fight. Philly Bull, what's up? And last I checked, if if they do some sort of rehydration clause because of the sanctioning bodies, don't both fighters have to abide by it? If they both have to weigh in at 135, don't they have to both make 135? If they got to weigh 145 the day after, don't they both got to weigh 145? Don't they both have to fight by the same rules if that shit was true anyway? But my main question is, when the WBA reports that it wasn't on neither fighter, and the people that are reporting this shit tell you that it wasn't on neither fighter, and Tank Davis say he ain't know nothing about this shit, what y'all cooking them for? Why you criticizing them for? What you criticizing them for, bro? When he ain't got shit to do with this. Are you getting scared out there? Because your favorite fighters might have to start fighting in their real weight class? Because let's keep it a buck. Out of all these guys we talking about, it's really 2 fighters that fight close to their walk around weight. It's only 2 fighters that's not cutting an exorbitant amount of weight to try to make weight and look for an advantage in the ring. It's only 2 of them. One of them is Tank, the other one's Lomachenko. If we just keeping it 100, the rest of these dudes is cutting a whole lot of weight. Is you worried that your favorite fighter might have to fight at welterweight all of a sudden? You worried that the WBC and the WBO might follow suit? And now that guy that you support that's cut 20 pounds, 25 pounds, now he might have to actually fight at welterweight. They actually might have to fight at super welterweight. It's amazing to me the amount of people that say they love boxing. It's amazing to me the amount of people that say that they really with the sport. But when people trying to implement a sport, a rule that makes the sport safer, y'all want to shit on it, bro. Y'all want to act like that shit. Y'all want to act like that shit don't mean nothing. Fact, Super Urban T has been doing the shit his whole time he's been under the IBF. I thought we wanted to see skill for skill, right? We don't want size and shit to dictate who wins the fight. You want to see who got the better skills, right? You want to see who got the better skills, right? You want to see which one is the better. Facts, boots too. Safer for the motherfuckers cutting weight 25 pounds. It's draining themselves, right? What's up, Mr. M Pride? Right, Sports SI? Safer for the motherfuckers that's cutting 25, 30 pounds in one night to try to make a weight class that they ain't really supposed to be at too, right? That way they don't have to put their body at risk. They don't have to worry about shit happening to their brain because they taking fluid off their brain trying to cut so much weight. They don't have to put 200 sets of towels on their motherfucking body to make weight, right? Interesting, bro. Very interesting that people don't all of a sudden don't like this rule. It's the same rule the IBF got. It's the same rule that they got, and they doing just fine, bro. And you can rehydrate after that morning. Yeah, Benavidez, fight at cruiserweight. Yeah, bring back same day weigh-ins. We're gonna really figure out who really good, bro. We're gonna figure out who really good. If your guy really like that, it shouldn't matter. They didn't abide by the IBF rule, Jalen James. When it's a unification, then all the rules go out the window. It's up in the contract because no one takes precedence over the other. However, if all of the sanctioning bodies adopt that shit, so if the WBA passes this rule, then you have WBA and an IBF title fight where it's a unification, then they still will be under the rehydration clause because they both have the same rules. If the WBA, the WBC, and the IBF pass the rule, if all 4 sanctioned bodies pass the rule, now you got nowhere to go. Now you got nowhere to go. We got Emmanuel Carter with the 5-piece in the super chat. Salute, Emmanuel. Appreciate you.
Hey, what's up, man? No, I don't want no smoke, man. I ain't trying to have you put me on no highlight. I just want to know who channel you gonna be on to give the smoke to?
Oh, it's on community. It's on the community page. It's on the community page. His name King G, the boxologist. Me, BFTB, and the homie gonna be over there. We're gonna be cooking. Go to the community page. I got the link up there on the community page.
It is? Okay. You can't drop the link in the
Yeah, I'll drop it in the chat too when it get close to time.
All right, cool. All right, man. All right, appreciate it.
So I'm trying to figure out like all this hate and all this disdain, bro. Y'all say the man won't fight nobody but the dude, the last name Garcia, Ramirez, Luis, and all that shit. Then he fight Frank Martin. And now y'all talking about it. He putting rehydration clause on the man when he clearly telling you he didn't do the shit. He ain't know nothing about the shit. The WBA is clearly telling you that this is a rule that they trying to implement. They were going to implement it in this fight first, but they're not doing it because Tank and Frank had already agreed to a fight with no rehydration clause. But y'all still putting it on that man. Make that shit make sense, bro. Make that shit make sense, bro. What's up, Mr. Boxing Fanatics? So we got 168 people in here. We got 168 people in here. I got one question, bro. I got one question. Why y'all picking Frank Martin to beat Tank? Can somebody write a breakdown in the chat? If you picking Frank Martin to beat Tank Davis, tell me why. Tell me why. And the crazy thing about it is, bro, what another thing I wanted to speak on while I'm waiting on somebody to give me a real breakdown. A lot of y'all that fuck with that hate on Tank, y'all are also Earl Spence fans. Earl told you it was a WBA rule. Earl told you it was a WBA rule. He lying to you now? Now Earl Spence a liar, right? Now Earl's a liar. Earl told you, oh yeah, they doing this new WBA rule. So Earl Spence a liar too? Jalen James, Tank fights closer to his natural weight than anybody in boxing. Maybe not Lomachenko. Not named Loma, guy self what up. He fights closer to his natural weight than anybody, bro. That man gonna be somewhere between 145 and 148 the night of the fight. Him and Loma are the only lightweights right now that have a legit shot of making the lightweight division if they go the same day weigh-ins. I'm gonna say that shit again. Vasily Lomachenko and Gervonta Tank Davis are the only fighters currently fighting at lightweight that if they go to same day weigh-ins, they would still probably be able to fight in the lightweight division. Can you say that about your favorite fighter? Can you say that? Can you say that about a Devin the Dream Haney? If they go to same day weigh-ins, can Devin Haney be a 140-pound fighter? Yes or no? If they go to same day weigh-ins, can Shakur Stevenson be a 135-pound fighter? But y'all hating on boxing making shit more about skills. Making shit more about what you can do in the ring with your skills and your talent and your athleticism and your ring IQ and your heart. And now fighters will be forced if all of this shit go through, because I think if once this shit happen, the other sanctioning bodies is only a matter of time. And we can all thank the Devin Haney Ryan Garcia fight for this. That shit right there, the issues with that, the weight in that shit, and what happened in that situation, Don't none of these sanctioning bodies want that blood on their hands. They don't want that shit no more. They don't want that. They don't want people playing with the scales no more. That shit opened up a lot of eyes. And I think that's excellent, bro. Because the people that are nervous about it, if your favorite fighter is Monster, in a way, you ain't nervous, bro. As a Tank Davis fan, I'm not nervous, bro. But a lot of people who got these fighters that be shrinking their bodies down and shit, I understand why y'all nervous. I get it. Because it's going to further put your fighter out there. Can you imagine these rules taking the place and now fighters such as Devin Haney got to go to welterweight or super welterweight even? Can you imagine, bro? Jason says, Earl fans used to say, as long as he make weight, it's all good. Why the change in philosophy? The philosophy is still the same. It is as long as you make weight, it's all good. The philosophy is still the same. Fighters should not be dictating this shit. But if it's the sanctioning bodies, that is what they're supposed to be doing. It is once you just make weight. A fighter doing it is weak as fuck. You're looking for a competitive advantage. But if this is the rule of the sanctioning body, that's something completely different. Nice try. Type something else. Come back. Nice try. Type something else. Try to figure out something else. Come back. I do this shit, bro. I do this shit. Nothing has changed. We're talking about the sanctioning bodies doing what's in the best interest of the sport. If there is no sanctioning body and it's the wild, wild west and they not going to implement no rules, you goddamn right. Make weight. No, they're not. There will be no rehydration clause in the Tank Davis Frank Martin fight. The WBA is passing the rule, but they tried to pass it after Tank and Frank was already signed. Tank and Frank signed a fight with no rehydration clause. Tank Davis sticking to, if you make weight, I ain't tripping. If I'm fighting in your weight class and you make weight, I ain't tripping. He stuck to that in his contract negotiations. He did that shit. And as a result, the WBA can't come in and be like, oh, yeah, let's change the rules at the last minute. They only a month out from the fight. Neither fighter knew about it. And so they're going to keep it pushing and maybe they'll institute the rule when they have time to institute it across the board. So all these bullshit ass Twitter accounts talking about some it's a Tank Davis rule or it's this, it's that. No, Tank Davis ain't asked for this shit. He ain't want this shit. He made that shit clear. Everybody reporting on it made this shit clear. So stop the bullshit. Frank did sign the contract. Yeah, both of them signed the contract. 135, get it popping. 135, get it popping. They wanted to do it in this fight because it's a big fight. They want to implement their new rules and shit. And they was told, nah, bro, we already got a signed contract. That shit not fair to Tank or Frank. Meanwhile, when Dan Raphael tell you Tank ain't got shit to do with it, when Jake Donovan tell you he ain't got shit to do with it, when the president of the WBA let you know himself, it was the championship committee that came to a vote. We want to implement it, but we couldn't because they already had it. When they tell you all this shit, I don't know why people choose not to believe it, bro. You can if you want to. I'm not going to, though. Because pretty soon, they all going to have rehydration clauses, as they should. Cutting so much weight is dangerous, bro. Cutting a whole bunch of weight is dangerous. You can if you want to as a way to hate on them, but I don't give a fuck. I'm not. I'm not. Not at all. As a matter of fact, I hope they get this shit uniform. A standardized method with this shit, because it is such a big deal. It's the only way to go. And I just find it funny that a lot of motherfuckers, man, like a lot of motherfuckers, for me, like the funny shit to me is complaining about the weight for Devin and Ryan, but then shitting on Tank Davis at the same time about weight. Like that shit, y'all are laughable, bro. You're laughable to me. Like complaining about Tank Davis and Frank Martin possibly having a rehydration clause while saying that Devin lost because of the weight. That shit crazy to me, bro. That's like, you know what I'm talking about? Devin Haney don't need to rematch Ryan Garcia. He don't need to fight that motherfucker again. He don't need to go get his get back and shit from Ryan Garcia. But all you wanted for Deontay Wilder was get back for Tyson Fury. Shit weird, bro. Fake is the new real and shit. Hypocrisy is the new consistency around this motherfucker, man. Like people don't remember what the fuck some of y'all be saying and what you be standing on and shit, bro. Shit, motherfucker was talking about Deontay Wilder getting cheated by Tyson Fury for like a year straight. A year fucking straight, bro. A year straight, y'all were talking about that shit. Commenting about that shit. Everywhere you go, bro, just talking about that shit. And how he wanted back in blood and he need to get that shit back. And then when Devin Haney get cheated, it's like, nah, he can just move on. Email him that W. Email him that W. Man, fake is the new fucking real out there, bitch, bro. We got 220 people in here. I ain't forgot the question I still asked, bro. Like, if it ain't hate, can somebody break down why you picking Frank Martin to win the fight? If it's not just your hate for Tank, if it's not just the fact that you want to see Tank Davis doing bad out here, Quee in the building. What's up, D1? I see you. If it's not that, can I get a real breakdown? Can I get a breakdown as to what Frank Martin gonna do to win the fight? Can I get some sort of reasoning, some sort of breakdown or something? Is anybody that was cooking Tank on this rehydration clause, are you ready to recant your shit? Are you ready to say, damn, I was wrong, bro? Like, where is that shit at, man? No. 224 people here acting like you don't understand nothing I'm saying. Can we get a like check, bro? Don't tell them nothing, Ronnie. They gonna learn, bro. $150. We got 121. Let's get to 150 real quick. Yeah. I already told everybody this one I'm gonna be at, bro. It ain't popped up over here for some reason yet. King G comment popping up on my YouTube, but not on my. That's crazy. But yeah, we're gonna be over on King G the Boxologist. I got it up on my community page. I'm going over there in 58 minutes. He say don't say nothing until we get to 200. Brian has spoken. We gotta get 200. We gotta get 200. I mean, we only got one super chat today. Please be sure to drop super chat, support the channel. I do got a Cash App I need to get to. Shout out to the homie Drapper with the 5-piece in the Cash App, man. I appreciate the support. We gotta get to 200 though. I understand everybody can't donate to the channel. Everybody can't hit that Cash App or that super chat, but I know that damn that like button free though. Let's get them like checks, man. Let's run these likes up. We got 226 in the chat. I need 200 likes. Brian spoke. Brian told y'all where we need to be at, bro. He told y'all where we need to be at. In the meantime, while I'm waiting, how come Clarissa Shields ain't got no problem and don't feel no disrespect with Ryan Garcia saying that he want her to have his babies, but she got all the disrespect in the world and she felt some type of way just because Tank called her ugly? Was that too soon? Dominic, is that too soon? Running. You like little topics like this. Is that too soon, Running? Is that too soon? Is that something we don't want to talk about? Is that boxing related enough, or should I leave that shit alone? Should I leave that shit alone? Ask again. I'm gonna ask again, bro. How come she laughing and keep keying and Ryan Garcia say he want to breed with her? Not because he like her, he into her and shit. He just think they'll have like a superhuman baby. They have a superhuman baby. But in the case of Tank Davis, she all bent out of shape because he called her ugly and shit. But Ryan Garcia can say he want to impregnate her while she engaged. And she ain't got nothing to say. Edgar Chavez, what's up? We ain't on that. Talk about that shit, Teach. What's up? Where we at on the likes? Shout out to the homie. It's that Flint water. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what it is, bro. Motherfucker was quick though, like, oh, she cooking Tank. She cooking Tank Davis. She cooking that nigga. You see how she exposed Tank? Ended up exposing herself. Shout out to my homie, Don Trey with the 5-piece in the cash app. He said, peace and blessings. Thanks for keeping it 100 always. 156. We got to keep them going, man. Set the tone. What up? It wouldn't be necessary if they go the same day weigh-ins, Anthony. 44 more trolls. Hit that like button. In fact, she just need to be quiet when it comes to men's boxing. Here's my thing, Planet. Shout out to the homie Planet. Here's my thing, bro. Like, she does throw herself in a conversation a lot when it comes to like if somebody like, yo, this the first, you clearly know that the person talking about men's boxing. You know what I mean? This the first undisputed champion in the 4-belt era, 2-time in 2 separate weight classes. You know they talking about men's boxing or whatever. No, he not. I did it before him. Like, you're not in the same sport. It's a different sport, bro. Oh, shout out to homie Trey Skills in that cash app, man, with the 5-piece. He say keeping it 100. Appreciate it, bro. Ronnie say she been scatterbrained like this, KO. She been scatterbrained like this, KO. All right, bet. Bet. I'm gonna leave it alone then. Question everything TV. What's up? Interesting point right here. WBA doing that for Terrence Crawford. Huh. So you think they preparing for a Terrence Crawford Canelo Alvarez fight? And then when Canelo and Bud fight, they'll try to put that rule on Canelo, but they'll be fighting for more than just the WBA belt. And the WBA belt can't have that. Like, they don't get precedence over the WBC, IBF, and WBO. Now, if all the other sanctioning bodies go and do that shit together, then that would be one thing. But as long as Bud and Canelo would happen to be fighting for more than one belt, more than just the WBA or more than just the IBF, then that shit won't come into play. Antho says, how I become a member, KO? You gotta be on your laptop or your desktop or something. You join that way. I don't think you can join from your phone. I be who I be. What's up, homie? Salute to you. Salute to you. But look though, Crown Jewel, what's up, homie? Salute. Look though, bro. Why is it such a bad thing for fighters to be close to the same size in the ring, bro? Why would that be such a bad thing for the sport of boxing? Zach, what's up? They say hit the $ button, Antho. Night Rider say you hit the $ button on your phone. If you're in the live, it should be a $ button. Let me see. Yeah, they changed that shit. I remember you couldn't. Yeah, you hit the $ button. You should be able to do it, is what they're saying. She say Frank don't come in that big, so it shouldn't matter. The fact is, they ain't even put a rehydration clause on Frank. This ain't Tank. This is the WBA rule. This is something that they was trying to do. Shit ain't got nothing to do with Tank Davis, bro. And they confirmed it ain't got nothing to do with Tank Davis. Here, I'll read it to you, bro. You ain't gotta believe me. Hold on. Hold on a second. Let's go to all right, so Dan Raphael is reporting. Been asked this a lot past couple of days. Here's the answer. No, there is no rehydration clause for Davis Martin. WBA is planning to follow IBF by requiring fight morning weight check, but this fight was already done and it won't be part of it. Possible for future WBA title bout. So the fight was already done. It's all good. I gotta cook Blunt Sports, man. Smash the like button. I ain't finna beg for likes. Smash the like button, bro. Y'all getting this work? Smash the like button, dog. We only got what? We only got $5 in super chats in a membership. I feel like my work is worth way more than that, but whatever. Hit the like button because the shit free. You feel me? Donate to the channel because you love the hard work. Throw some color in the chat, but if you can't throw no color in the chat, at the very least, bro, the very least, hit the like button, please. But anyway, so he says that, and then somebody told him WBA said, president said that there is. Then Raphael said he made an error. It wasn't done. So you know more than the WBA know. Gilberto Mendoza thought it was done, but it was not, and the fight has been signed. It has been ordered, but the WBA Championship Committee had notified Martin and fight was signed. Won't be used. Not a controversy. Wasn't like Tank was asking for one. He wasn't, per those involved. Chris accurately quoted Gilberto, who thought it was done, but committee responsible had not yet notified Martin. So no second day weigh-in, nothing nefarious. Relax. Okay? Shout out to the homie D1 being a member to the channel for 5 months. This joint pay for itself fast. We working. Shout out to my homie Emmanuel Carter back in the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate you, Emmanuel. Thank you. And it's really 14 months, says D1. He said they shortened him because he been a member since I can remember, bro. So yeah, shout out to the homies, man, supporting the channel. So Frank and Tank is gonna be 135, no rehydration clause. Gilberto Mendoza did not know what he was talking about. Tank Davis did not know anything about it. But y'all seeming real scared. Shawnee Bo, what up? Y'all seeming real scary out here, bro. A lot of you seeming real scary out here. Y'all scared for Frank or something? You already building in your excuses? You already building in your excuses? What's the worry, bro? Round 1 says it benefits fighters like Tank that refuse to go undisputed in their weight class and bounce around pulling guys down. Regardless of who did it, it benefits Tank. Don't it benefit the big ass fighter to keep himself from fucking his brain up and fucking his punch resistance up and fuck Tank Davis for a second? Don't it benefit boxing for fighters to not be in danger of cutting too much weight? For fighters to not be in danger of fighting somebody that's way bigger than them the night of the fight? Ain't it better for boxing that people fight close to their weight class? Because you know them glory days y'all was talking about. Everybody talk about the glory days and how boxing used to be and how great it was, and how it was a warrior mentality and all that shit. Y'all know they did same day weigh-ins, right? Y'all know that. Woke is in the building. Woke, there is no rehydration clause. Keep up. Now apologize to Tank. There is no rehydration clause. He didn't know nothing about it, and they jumped the gun. They didn't know what the fuck they was talking about. They want to implement it for the whole sanctioning body, but Tank and Frank was already signed, so they can't go back and do it. They're going to try to do it in fights moving forward. Now, offer Tank his apology. Offer Tank his apology. Ear to the streets, we confirmed with other sources. Yeah, troll more. Troll more, bro. Troll more. That's why, bro. Tank just keep proving y'all wrong. Everything y'all try to put on him, bro, that's really your favorite fighter, bro. He's looking for even playing fields. He's looking to fight motherfuckers to prove who the best is. Your favorites are the ones looking for motherfucking advantages and shit, bro. Jay Grant, yes. Raymond Ford said, hell no. As did Frank Martin. As did Tank Davis. No one knew about it. They jumped the gun. They tried to put it in the Tank and Frank fight because it's the highest profile fight, and they end up not being able to do it because the fight was already signed. So as a result, with the fight already being signed and all the terms of the weigh-in and shit being agreed to, they can't come in after the fight is signed and try to change up the rules at the last minute to these fighters. But run with whatever narrative y'all want to run with, bro. Ignore the reporting of Dan Raphael and Jake Donovan and now Chris Mannix correcting himself. Ignore their reporting and run with whatever you want to run with. Run with whatever you want to run with, bro. Whatever makes you feel better about Devin the Dream Haney getting his ass whooped. Whatever makes you feel better about the fact that this rule will not negatively affect Tank Davis. It will not negatively affect guys like Lomachenko or Monster Inoue. It will not negatively affect those who lean on their skill and their talent. It won't affect them. It'll only affect the dudes that's looking for advantages to cut weights 20 to 25 pounds. I tell you what. Y'all better pray that WBC and WBO don't do the same shit. That's what you worried about. That's why you don't like the shit. That's why you're mad about it, bro. That's just what they do, Quick. Like, it's out there for all of us to see. It's out there for everybody to see, but people gonna do what people gonna do. So we here to knock that shit down. We here to knock that shit down. So go ahead. I understand, bro. Because a lot of you support a fighter that has questionable power and no chin. And again, let me caveat this shit because motherfuckers be sideline watching and hating and shit. If Ryan Garcia is found guilty, the motherfucker deserve all of the smoke in the world. From the sanctioning bodies in the state athletic commission, all that shit. He deserve all that shit, bro. And he does not deserve the benefit of the doubt. I'm not going to give it to him. I believe that motherfucker lying, and I believe he's going to come back guilty. All right? That's first and foremost. So I say that first. But after saying that, you still supporting a fighter with a questionable chin and no power. And that shit is dead meat at the highest levels, bro. It's dead meat at the highest levels. And you know it. And these rules will make your dude have to fight at super welterweight. Or welterweight at the lowest. I understand. And then you got shit like this right here. Tank versus Pitbull was a time, in my opinion. He ducking the rematch for a reason. While knowing in his heart of hearts that if Tank Davis was fighting Pitbull Cruz, Woke would be crucifying him. This the shit I'm talking about. Tank versus Pitbull was a tie. He ducking the rematch for a reason. But if he would have rematched him, you would have criticized him. Matter of fact, you were saying that he was going to fight Pitbull and saying the fight was trash and you didn't want to see Tank fight that and Tank was going to fight Pitbull because it was an easy mark. Now you're saying that he ducking the rematch and acting like you wanted the rematch when you would have cooked him if he would have took the rematch. Make your mind up, bro. I'm not playing today, dog. Get that hypocritical shit out of here, making yourself look stupid. I'll read your next comment though. How's his chin questionable when he fought a welterweight on PEDs and didn't get stopped? A featherweight that wasn't on PEDs had his ass reeling too in that 10th round in Lomachenko. A dude who started his career like 118 pounds, and Jorge Linares also had him on wobbly legs, and it took him a long time to recover. That's how. Because when Ryan Garcia got him hurt in the first round, the motherfucker never recovered. Never recovered, not one time. That's how. That's how. Drink, what's up? My homie Dean is in the building. What's up, Dean? Glad to see you, bro. Fuck out of here, man. Y'all just be y'all be saying shit. Y'all will say anything, bro. Anything. So again, I'm gonna ask again because the numbers keep growing, but ain't nobody answering my question. Ain't nobody answering my question. If you not picking Frank because you hating on Tank Davis, can I get a breakdown? Can I get a fucking breakdown as to why you got Frank Martin winning the fight if you got him winning the fight? Can somebody break this shit down? Can somebody please, bro, for the life of me, will you give me a breakdown? All you Devin Haney fans that are picking Tank to lose to Frank, what's your breakdown? What's your breakdown? What is he gonna do? And then, if you picking Frank to beat Tank, then why would you say Tank ain't fighting nobody at the same time? If he fighting somebody that you think can beat him. He say he black. He black, that's it. Okay. Okay. He's black, that's the breakdown. I'm praying Frank wins, but I know it's a long shot. Why would you want Frank Martin to win, bro? Why are you rooting for Frank Martin, bro? Are you a Devin Haney fan, Jason? Jason, who's your favorite fighter? Don't lie to me. My beautiful wife, Miss KO, in the building. Who your favorite fighter, bro? And just real quick, I'm going to be live tomorrow since I wasn't live yesterday. I'll be live tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time. So take off work. Leave the job early. I'm going live tomorrow, and I'm dropping the link immediately. Immediately, bro. Just a real quick announcement. I'm live tomorrow. Thomas Hill, what's up? How he didn't recover after round 1, he had 1 rounds 2 through 6. Come on, KO. If he recovered, why are you fighting so stupid? Why are you fighting so stupid? But address what I said to you, bro. Address the part about how he's been hurt multiple times by guys that ain't really punchers, by little bitty ass guys. Explain to me how he kept getting hurt so easily and had a trouble recovering. For instance, he got hurt in the first 30 seconds of round 1. How come he didn't recover until round 2? If you want to say he recovered in round 2, why did it take a whole round if he got a good chin? We can slice this however you want to slice it up, homeboy. However you want to slice it up, homeboy. We can slice it however you want to slice it. Let your apology be as loud as your criticism. There is no rematch clause. There is no rehydration clause. The WBA has confirmed that Tank Davis and Frank Martin didn't know shit about it. In fact, the reason there's no rehydration clause is because the WBA tried to put that shit on them when Tank and Frank already had a fight contract signed. They want to pass the rule. They're going to pass the rule, but they ain't passed the rule yet for this fight because Tank and Frank didn't know nothing about it. So can Tank Davis get his apology? Can he get his apology? Queens of Boxing Talk. Nick J. Boxing on it. Y'all go check them out. They doing good work over there. But can he get his apology though? Mm-hmm. I did that already. Well, I ain't see it, damn it. I ain't see it. But I know you ain't a liar. So I believe you. I ain't see the shit. But I know you're not lying. So I believe you. Drink more water. What did he say? He said, hey, I bet the house on in Tuma, KO, round 1 this Saturday. Gonna be a really good weekend for me or a really bad weekend. Just made some money out the WBA game. So things looking up. Oh, yeah, we're gonna be in there. We're gonna be in here. Anyway, I'm waiting on a breakdown though. If you picking Frank Martin, can I get a breakdown, please? I've been asking for an hour. A lot of probably your ass. You probably got multiple accounts on Twitter, but a lot of people on Twitter saying that shit. As soon as they found out, oh, this is the Tank Davis rule. Tank asked for this. This is all Tank. Tank. Anyway, can I get a breakdown though? For those of y'all picking Frank, if you just rooting for him because you ain't fucking with Tank, just say I'm just rooting for Frank. But like those of you that are objectively trying to act like you picking Frank because you think Frank is a better fighter, do you have any reasons? Like, can I get a breakdown? I would like to know. Breakdown. Here we go. Breakdown 1, power. 2, southpaw. 3, he black. 4, footwork. 5, corner. 6, hope. 7, dog. Okay. Tank has more power than him. Tank is a southpaw too. And his southpaw opponent, Hector Luis Garcia, is better than any southpaw Frank has fought, if Frank has even fought a southpaw yet. Ancestral melanin. So your race win you the fight. Whoa, does Devin Haney have more ancestral melanin than Ryan Garcia? If ancestral melanin wins you the fight, why so many people feel like Devin lost to Lomachenko? He ain't got no melanin. Lomachenko this color. So we know they don't win fights. Your skin color did not win fights. Footwork. Frank Martin, you sound like a casual, bro. That's a cat. Frank Martin doesn't have near the footwork that Tank Davis has. Corner. Derrick James is a damn good coach, but Calvin Ford and Kenny Ellis, that's a wash. Hope, that's the real reason. Everything you just said, the only one that makes sense is Hope. And then you said dog. All that dog, huh? Frank got more dog than Tank. He's gonna win because he a dog. How come Derrick James had to beg him to throw his hands in his last fight? Do you realize who you talking to, bro? I agree with that, Javon 1007. Do you realize who you talking to? Like, he's such a dog, but his coach had to beg him to let his hands go in his last fight. Can you explain to me why? Is that dog-like behavior? No, it's a wash, thank father. Like, it's close. Like, it ain't no huge advantages. Plus, they got the better fighter with the high ring IQ. So, I think that's a wash. But anyway, dog. Like, we talking about dog. Like, why he had to be told to fight? Like, that's a prerequisite for boxing. Like, let your hands go fight. Like, why he wasn't doing that shit in his last fight. Whoa. Tay, I see you in the building. What's up? Yeah, y'all can't. Yeah, you can't yell. Y'all gotta get that shit on the show. You know what I mean? That's like asking me for my predictions early and shit. KO, who you picking in the Tyson Fury Alexander Usyk fight? Join the channel. Join the channel. Can't be asking content creators and shit to get a. Cause then what's the point of going to their shit? What's the point of going to their shit? But it's going. I tell you what, I can guess it though. We can have some fun. I can guess the breakdown. I can guess the breakdown probably gonna be like Tank ain't never fought nobody like this. Frank Martin's bigger and stronger. He gonna bully Tank. Derrick James gonna have a good game plan. Cause it ain't gonna be nothing to do with actual skills and speed. KO, you got Usyk, huh? I ain't saying what I got, bro. I can give you a breakdown without telling you who I'm picking. Tyson Fury, big as shit. He got good footwork. He's a really good mover for somebody 6'9", 270. But he looked like he ain't dedicated to the sport. Alexander Usyk is 37 years old, and he could have a problem with the size of Tyson Fury if Tyson Fury decides to approach Usyk the way he approached Deontay Wilder. But if you just got them out there in the center of the ring, Usyk like that. So, you know, that's really quick. You know, really quick, but I'm looking forward to that fight. I'm looking forward to that fight, man. And for all the channel members, I got all of them shot. I shot 8 predictions and shit. They'll start uploading tomorrow. Was it 8? Yeah, it's 8. I'm counting them right now while I'm on this live. Yeah, I did 8. I did 8 predictions, so they'll all be hitting the. Y'all will start seeing them all drop tomorrow morning. So be on the lookout for that. But the key to that Tyson Fury Alexander Usyk fight is gonna be, can Tyson Fury make it, believe it or not, make it rough, make it ugly, and like turn this shit into a the type of fight he fought Deontay Wilder. I'm telling y'all right now, if it's a boxing match on the outside and they at mid-range and it become a game of like feints and counter punching and boxing skill and shit, Usyk can do that boy bad, bro. But y'all check out the channel for the breakdown and prediction. Y'all join the channel as a member if y'all want that full breakdown and prediction. It's like 12 minutes long. I'm uploading it right now. Big Dog Willie with the 20 piece in the super chat. He say, breaking news. Associate Press reports Bill Haney hasn't capped in over a week. I don't know. Then I don't watch that Vlad shit, but then somebody had sent me an email and said Bill Haney talking about he got shot 5 times. I don't know how true that is though. PGH Big Dog, what's up, bro? Then he says the phenomenal event has many experts and scientists baffled. Religious communities of all faiths are positive. This is the end of times. What's next? I mean, bro, I would say, bro, you know, humble pie. But don't worry, they get this. I'm telling you, bro. Listen, hear me good. Hear me good. That's a good point, Thomas. Hear me good, bro. He waiting on what happened on the 22nd. Cause, bro, if they win this shit. I seen a parody too, TJ. I saw some crazy shit. Like, yeah. I saw a parody, all kind of shit, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, Zoomverse, what up? But look, Big Dog Willie, bro. Of course, right now, it's humble time. They trying to work the case and shit, trying to get the shit overturned. If they get this shit overturned or they get this shit ruled a no contest, the blitz you are going to see on social media, the amount of interviews that you are going to see from Bill Haney come May 23rd or May 24th, whatever day they decide, that B sample come back dirty, It's gonna start then. Then the New York State Athletic Commission, they make their decision. Oh my God, bro. Don't worry. He coming. And he gonna get them all riled up. He coming, bro. Shout out to the homie Tay with the 5-piece in the cash out. Appreciate you, bro. He coming, bro. You just wait. Hold tight. Hold tight. He gonna go on a full court blitz. That man gonna be on YouTube from 8 a.m. Central Time to 10 p.m. Central Time on everybody's shit. Saying the same shit. He say, y'all miss Bill. Just tell the truth. No, he's entertaining, man. The YouTube streets is better when Devin Haney is relevant. It'd be better like motherfuckers will lie to y'all and shit. But as a content creator with the demographic of fans that I have that follow my channel, it's better for me if Devin Haney remains undefeated. It's better for me if Devin Haney is getting big fights and he's talked about and shit. It just is what it is. That's just the fucking truth. That's the motherfucking truth. So yeah, it'd be good to have him back and shit. It'd be good to have that controversy. B-Dog say, I'm enjoying the piece. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that, bro. I don't even want, it ain't the piece. I just hope when they come back, it's on some, it's on some we mean business shit, not clown goofy shit. Just some, we mean business. We here to be the best. We want all the smoke. We working on our shit. Niggas can still get it. The plan ain't changed. We still on that undisputed shit. Super L, what's up? Tiafimo, what's up? You know what I mean? Tank, what's up? All that shit. That's what I'm hoping for. But if they come back on that all motherfucker duck me, nigga, we had $40 million. Nigga, Tank David, $40 million. You ain't want no smoke, nigga. We sent Shakur 80-20. We sent them 80-20 this time because we a bigger name coming off of the Ryan fighting shit, nigga. What's up? Like all that shit, bro. Like, long as it ain't that type of shit, I'm cool. Rozilla, what's up? I'm good. Hunter on the hut, what's up, homie? I'm good. You know what I mean? But if it's the same type of shit, I'm gonna be like, nah. Y'all ain't learned y'all lesson. And I would just woke sports fan. Feel me? Jay Grant Jr. Neat J. You know what I mean? All of the huge Devin Haney fans and shit. I ain't calling nobody else because they ain't in the chat right now. I don't, talk about people. Flyer frequency. All the huge Devin Haney fans, I would just hope that y'all learned your lesson and you push that young man the right way. You know what I mean? Push him to learn how to slip up under a hook and shit. Push him to not listen to stupid ass talking points and push him to do the right thing and get a real boxing mind in his corner and stay within himself and fight as a boxer mover because he ain't got puncher in his acronym. You got your brawler punchers, your boxer punchers, your puncher punchers, your pressure fighter punchers, and all that shit. He ain't that. So long as y'all push him the right way and carry it the right way, we good. But as long as it's that he ain't got his grown man strength yet. If he can't punch, if he ain't got no power, why ain't nobody walk through it? Shit, like ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Nobody trying to hear that shit. You know what I mean? Do that shit the right way, he good. What's up?
Man, what's up, Knockout?
Coolin', what's happening with you?
Good, brother, good. Hey, man, I gotta say, though, how come Devin loses one fight and everybody's like, oh, he's got to switch everything all the way up, Everybody loses one fight and they can always come back, He just had a bad night.
He didn't just have a bad night. If you really paying attention to Devin, you will see that he didn't get any adjustments made in the Lomachenko fight. You will see that he's been fighting outside of himself the last few fights. The Lomachenko fight was more difficult for him than perhaps it should have been because of how he chose to fight Lomachenko.
Well, wait, what did he do on the Lomachenko fight?
He went away. He couldn't. He didn't jab. He stayed in the pocket with Loma. When Loma started having major success in the back half of the fight, his daddy had no adjustment.
Loma had major success, maybe like 2 or 3 rounds. Devin controlled
I'm not here to do the scorecards with you and all that shit. What I'm saying is when that young man went to his corner for answers, His father didn't have him. That's what I'm saying to you. I'm not here to he won the 10th or he won the 11th or no, it wasn't close to the first 6 rounds. I ain't here for all that. What I'm here for is when Loma started popping that head back, when Loma started turning up on him, and he went to his trainer, who also happens to be his father, who also happens to be his manager. His trainer / father / manager had no answers for him. That's what I'm telling you. And then when he went in the ring with Ryan Garcia, his trainer / daddy / father response and his reaction to what Ryan Garcia was doing was throw your brick hand.
No, but wait. So, like for the Lomachenko fight, I remember Bill Haney said that they actually trained for that plan because they knew that Lomachenko had prepared for his jab.
That's fine. In the fire, while shit was getting real and Loma was piecing him up, he say, "Dad, they know what we doing. He know what we doing."
And they came back in the 12th. Okay, so if he didn't make adjustments, how did he come back in the 12th to win the 12th?
Because Loma let his foot off the gas, being 35 years old, and Devin showed great heart, and he outworked Loma in the 12th round. It had nothing to do with adjustments. It was all heart, in my opinion. But that's only one fight. The other fight is the Ryan Garcia fight. Again, questionable ass instructions. Ryan Garcia is having success. The fight is getting tough for Devin Haney. He goes over to the corner, and he doesn't tell him how to take the hook away. He doesn't tell him what to look out for. He doesn't tell him to use his feints. He tells him to throw his brick hand.
I'll say like this. I feel like the Ryan Garcia fight was like bad planning. I definitely agree with you there. But like I said, like fighters have that. Look at like what happened between Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran, right? He went at Roberto Duran the first fight and he lost, right? Bad planning, but if you look at the rest of his fights, he's been like a really good boxer for a long time. You can't just say like like a bad night. But if you want to say like the Lomachenko fight, okay, you might say, okay, that was a shaky night. But besides that, he had like great moments.
People suffer their first losses all the fucking time, and they're told and they go make changes because at the end of the day, you still jabbing and taking your and quit holding the phone in the middle of your jab. You still fighting in dumbass game plans and shit. You still having them type of defensive flaws. Your father was a hustler. Your father ain't no boxing mind. You need a boxing mind in your corner. Are we waiting on him to lose again?
I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, but you know what's funny about this whole situation? If he had boxed the way you're saying right now, people be up here like, "Oh, Devin was supposed to go at Ryan. He did the same thing he always does."
All of his fans wishes that they had to debate with people calling Devin boring today, other than him losing. Every fucking fan in this chat that's a Devin Haney fan would rather be debating than right now talking about how Devin Haney isn't exciting, how Devin Haney made it a boring fight, how the crowd was booing, how Devin was jabbing and grabbing. They would much rather be having those conversations than the ones that they're being forced to have happen right now.
And I feel you though, but at the same time, like the hate.
So who cares? It
was like a lose for like a lot of people. Like I said before, I think the Ryan fight.
Who cares what people think? At the end of the day, caring what your daddy thought got your ass whooped.
No, but at the end of the day, they had bad planning. But the same Bill Haney got him to become undisputed, and we can't deny that. And the fight before this,
fighting George Kambosos, who had a lucky win against Teofimo Lopez, got him undisputed.
Come on, let's not do the luck thing. That's a whole subjective thing right there.
George Kambosos could fight Teofimo Lopez 10 more times and lose 10 more times.
Well, George Kambosos gave him a chance. George Kambosos gave Teo a chance, and Teo said no. So I guess we'll never know because of Teo, right?
That's fine.
All I'm saying is this, right?
Know, but time has proven through the performances of Devin Haney, through the performance of Maxie Hughes, and now through the performance of Lomachenko.
Triangle theory don't work in boxing, man.
Also through barely beating Mickey Bay by split decision, and he ain't knocked down to do so. Beating a past his prime Lee Selby by split decision. The writing has been on the wall.
But we all know triangle theories don't work. Just because this person beats that person doesn't mean he's gonna beat the person C. Triangle theories don't work like that.
Kambosos is not good, bro. He's not good. He's not good.
If he's not good, how did he become a mandatory? Come on, man, don't do that.
He's not good compared to the guys we're talking about, bro.
He beat Teo. Like, let's not take away the brothers' win.
That's cool. That's a good win. Good win.
He became the mandatory for a title. We're not gonna just ignore that. How
What do you
do we
mean?
ignore that he became
Mandatories don't
mandatory?
mean shit, bro. You just want to argue.
Bruh,
Mandatories don't mean shit. That don't mean
bruh.
you good.
That means you're the number one
Rolly
contender in that
Ramiro became
division.
somebody mandatory after he got his ass knocked out. The fuck
Huh?
being a mandatory mean, bro?
Bruh, you know how many people are in that same division that wish they could become a mandatory?
What do being a mandatory mean, bro? Abner Yildirim became Canelo Alvarez mandatory after being out the ring for 2.5 fucking years. I don't miss me with the mandatory shit, bro.
But what's his name? Lomachenko. I mean, Kambosos fought his way to become mandatory. He fought his way to become mandatory. He had no.
They all fight.
All I'm saying is you try and discredit like Kambosos like he's some kind of garbage. Of course he's not.
I'm not discrediting Kambosos. Kambosos discredited Kambosos by being trash in all except one fight.
How? He lost to Devin and lost to Lomachenko.
And he barely beat Mickey Bay when Mickey Bay was inactive and past
two of the best in the division. And he beat
barely beat Mickey Bay when Mickey Bay was past his prime. He barely beat Lee Selby.
My gosh.
He got a robbery against
when did Mickey Bay become past
5 times, bro. The fuck are you
when did Mickey Bay
bro?
become past his prime? Come on, man. Let's not do that. Like,
Mickey
I
Bay was
hate the whole
35 or
discredit
36
narrative.
years old when he fought him, bro.
Let's not discredit these fighters, you know, just because they lose.
I'm not discrediting him. He discredited himself. He's trash, bro.
How? The guy became number one contender in the division. Boxing is tough. Anybody who becomes number one contender, I don't care what you say, they can fight.
He is trash.
You don't become the number one contender if you're some garbage.
He is a level far below the top guys in his division. All of them wash him.
Except Tio, right?
And it's been proven. Maxie Hughes beat his ass, but got robbed. Mickey Bay was well past his prime when he fought him. And
now we have a excuse for Mickey Bay and Lee Selby too, right? We have all these excuses for people, right?
There's no excuses. He barely beat them.
He still won. Mickey Bay was nice. And
How you win matters.
And now we say, oh, Tio was what was wrong with Tio then? Tio wasn't good either?
Nothing was wrong with Tio. Tio had a horrible night, and George Kambosos capitalized.
Oh my gosh! Oh my god!
Make him a great fighter.
So at the end of the day, you would never. This is the reality: is you were never going to give him credit.
Buster Douglas a great heavyweight?
Huh?
Is Buster Douglas a great heavyweight?
He can fight.
Is Hakeem Rockman a great heavyweight?
Like, come on, bro. Niggas get lucky sometimes because it's boxing.
Yo, they don't become number one contenders to get lucky. Which number one contender becomes lucky? At the end of the day, the brother can fight.
Is Miguel Rivera good? Because he was number one in the WBA.
You can be number one by the right people backing you, bro. You can be number one because somebody paid for your rankings, bro.
Yo, I hate the narrative.
Miguel Rivera was number one and top 30 and lost to Frank Martin.
Yes. Just because you lose doesn't mean you're some garbage. You just lost.
And just because you win don't mean you good. If you win don't mean you good.
If you make it to a ranking like the top 3, you're a good fighter. Top 3, top 5.
So David Evanesian was a good fighter for Bud Crawford.
Bud Crawford was better, but David Evanesian wasn't a bad fighter.
Okay, bro.
That was a good fight to you. That was a good fight.
I'm not saying he's better than Bud Crawford, but you can't say he's some garbage in a division where he's ranked. You see what I'm saying? Like in a division where you're ranked, you can't call somebody garbage.
Yes, you can. He's garbage.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, he's absolutely trash. He shouldn't even been fighting Lomachenko because Maxie Hughes really beat him. He's trash.
I mean, at the end of the day, he got the W. I mean, if people would argue, but he got a W.
Trash. He didn't win a single round against Devin Haney in 24 rounds. He's trash.
Devin is good. Like, this is the thing about you guys are acting like these people are some soft.
He didn't win a single round. Good. He didn't win a single round against Lomachenko.
Lomachenko is good. Lomachenko is one of the greatest amateurs of all time.
He not.
They are good.
He's not.
And he lost to good people.
He's not.
Like he didn't lose to like journeyman. He lost to like really good fighters.
He's not good. He's a journeyman level fighter at 135
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you.
That motherfucker can't
wait, let me ask you. Let me ask you something.
He can't be Raymond Muratalla.
We don't know. Yo, this is my question right here.
Davis. He can't beat Frank Martin. He can't beat Edwin Santos. He can't beat
I thought Ryan can never beat Devin, right? We never know these things.
That boy trash, man.
When did you consider him trash? At what point did you consider Kambosos trash? At what point?
He's always been trash.
At what point did you consider it though? Like when you before Devin was undefeated.
From the moment I watched film on him.
Okay.
I've never picked Kambosos to win a fight.
How many fights did you watch of his?
The only time I ever came close to him picking him to win a fight was when I thought they might try to rob Devin. But I changed my mind and picked Devin. I picked Maxie Hughes to beat him.
Oh my!
I picked Loma to beat him. I didn't have a channel.
I watched on Cambosos. I always thought the Brock could fight. To me, if you make it that far, and he fought his way to those rankings, he's good. He may not be the top level,
but
he's
good.
still a good
He's
fighter.
Good in Australia. He's good in Australia. He's a good.
He may not be a top level, like he may not be like Lomachenko or Devin.
He's a good Australian fighter.
Solid.
He's a good Australian fighter.
Yeah, I think so.
He's a good domestic level fighter. But what we talking about, he's trash. We talking about the Tank Davises, the Shakurs, the Lomas, the Devin.
Right. He lost the top fighters. Yes, I can say that, right? Like Richard Comey, right? He's a good fighter.
Maxie Hughes is not a top fighter. He needed a robbery to fight Maxie Hughes. And the only reason they gave him that fight was because him and Loma already had a signed contract from when Loma pulled out the first time.
Is Richard Comey trash?
Come on, I do this shit, bro. Like, stop.
Richard Comey trash?
Yes, Richard Comey is trash.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I mean, I guess we have different definition of trash. No, I can't say. We have different definition of trash. I feel like if you can make it up to the top 5 of that division where there's hundreds of boxers and you make it to that ranking, I think you're good. I'm not gonna call somebody trash when they're ranked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can say they're not the super fighters of that division.
If you go look at the rankings, you realize they had Rolly Romero as a top 5 140 pounder. When he got his shot at his title, is he a top 5?
And they had Ryan too.
Is Rolly Romero trash? Is Rolly Romero trash?
No, he's not trash. He's not.
You got it.
No, wait.
Let me get the truth, man. Let me get the truth. You give me a headache. I gotta get the truth. Shout out to Nerdy Boy Boxing with the 2-piece in the super chat. He says, "Haney, appreciate you coming up, Boxing Hacker, but I gotta get the truth before I go, bro." With the 2-piece, said Haney was getting pieced up by JoJo too. Haney beat him pretty clearly, but JoJo had some success. I agree with that. Shout out to Matty Yoel with the 20-piece in the super chat. No biscuit. Appreciate you, Matty. Always supporting the channel. Nerdy Boy Boxing back with the 5-piece in super chat. Cambo's beat Tio as if Tio had a terrible night against Martin and Ortiz. Everybody has an off night. Cambosos can't get a UD to save his life. He a barely winning ass motherfucker, bro. What's up, Truth?
What's going on, KO? You able to hear me clear?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. What's up?
Yeah, no, I really wouldn't get that Boxing Hacker, man. I was that point.
You say what? Say it again.
I was saying I was trying to get at Boxing Hacker, but he defamed the name of Loma, so I had to go at him.
Oh yeah, nah, we good on that. What else you got, bro?
Now, I do disagree with you about this whole WBA thing, and it's simply because the same thing that the WBC did with Canelo is the same thing the WBA is doing for Tank. It's just they're disguising it.
How are they disguising it?
Because, I mean, Tank is more or less known for the rehydration clause. IBF been had this rule in existence for, man, I don't know how many years, and all of a sudden now they want to enforce a weight limit on it. Now that Tank is potentially entertaining going up to 140 and he's having more serious fights, I just think the timing on that is inconvenient.
All right, hold on a second. Shout out to the homie Toon with the 5-piece in the cash app. He said, still blocked. Man, how are you blocked, bro? I think I saw an email from you, Toon. I'm going to get that shit fixed, bro. I don't know how you blocked, bro, but shout out to my homie Toon. Shout out to Freaking Flyer with the 2-piece in the cash app. He says, for my wrench, flyer frequency page up, KO. Okay, drop a comment, bro, if you're still here, and I'll get you. So all I can tell you, truth is, the WBA is saying that shit not true that you're saying. The WBA is saying that this is a rule that they're implementing across the board for everyone. The fighters are both saying that they knew nothing about it. And Tank Davis and Frank Martin will not be fighting under a rehydration clause because they signed a fight without it, bro. So how in the hell is this a Tank Davis situation, bro?
Because they're changing the rule for Tank's benefit.
They're changing the rule. They're changing the rule for everyone.
Right.
If they're changing the rule for Tank's benefit, why aren't they implementing it in this fight?
The same way the WBC changed the computerall limits for Canelo. It's for everyone, but it's because of a specific fighter.
You're talking about a drug cheat versus implementing a rule that another sanctioned body has already implemented worldwide.
I'm
And they
talking
told
about
you,
a sanctioning body changing the rules.
they told you why. You just want to choose not to believe. And they said because of recent events. What's the most recent controversial event involving weight?
Involving the WBA?
Involving weight.
No, involving the WBA,
That's not
because
what.
them are the
No, you
ones
can't
that's
change.
making the decision.
You can't change my question. What's the most recent incident that involving weight?
Right, but you're saying involving weight, but the WBA had nothing to do with Ryan
But
and Devin.
you don't think the world truth? Come on, bro. Like I'm not doing this
It's
shit.
not. I
The
get what you're saying,
the
but
world is watching what's going on with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, bro.
then
Everybody
why
knows.
hasn't the WBC stepped in behind? Because they was the one that you would think the WBC would be the first at bat, not the WBA.
Why would the WBC be the first at bat when they haven't cleaned this shit up that they got going on with Devin and Ryan?
This happened
They don't
on
have a
the
big fight. They don't have a big fight.
WBC's watch.
You reaching, bro.
That's not a
You
reach.
reaching.
This
You
happened
literally
on the
okay.
WBC's watch.
So this is what we can do, bro. Because you do the same shit with the Frank Martin Tank fight. I'm gonna go off what everyone involved is saying, and you can come up with your conspiracy theories on your own. How about that? Because everything you saying, you can't prove it. There's no substance behind it. You just telling me what you think. The people that you're saying it about, they're literally telling you why. We're doing it because of recent events. The committee voted on it. We want to implement it. We're not going to implement it for this fight because they're still trying to figure out if they're going to do the grandfather rule, where if you already were a champion, then they may allow you to continue to fight under the old rules, or if they're going to make everybody do it right off the bat. But they're going to implement it weight class wide, and they're going to implement it belt wide for all of their belts. But you're putting it on Tank when they're clearly saying this ain't got nothing to do with Tank. Because if it was for Tank, it would be in Tank's fight, but it's not in his fight. So I don't even understand what we're doing, bro.
Tank is the only notable WBA champion that would be able to enforce a rule like this. Going back to what we said about the WBC, when you talked about because something happened on the watch. Remember, Devin already had a weight situation with Regis, and that was also sanctioned by the WBC as well.
But the WBC don't give a fuck. The WBC allowed Oscar Valdez to fight. They don't give a fuck, bro.
So how the WBA gonna clean up the Devin and Ryan situation when they have nothing to do
They're
with
not
it?
Cleaning up the Devin and Ryan situation. They probably feel like, and a lot of people feel that they're tired of people having weight advantages. They're tired of people having weight advantages, and they're going to implement something very similar to what the IBF does. What is wrong with that? And it doesn't just benefit Tank Davis. I would say it benefits Monster in a way. Moving up in weight benefits him too. Tank is not the only fighter, bro, that it benefits. Benefits a lot of people. It'll benefit anybody that's trying to move up in weight classes that ain't cutting 25 to 30 pounds to make a weight. Not just Tank Davis, bro. Y'all are trying to make this shit about Tank when he's clearly telling you it's not about him. Everybody that's reporting on it is telling you it's not about him. And the sanctioning body that's making the rule boxing wide, they not just doing it, hey, we're going to do it in lightweight, then we're going to do it in super lightweight when Tank get there. They're literally telling you we're going to do this across the board for everybody. But y'all putting it on Tank, bro. Crazy. They trying to do something good for the sport. They're trying to do something that's going to benefit all of us as fight fans, and y'all shitting on the shit. The WBC and the WBO need to follow suit.
Now, KO, notice what the WBA reasoning is. In light of recent events, stuff that has nothing to do with them. That's like you saying something in your house, and then all of a sudden, oh, okay, well, since KO doing it, in light of recent events, I'm going to do it too. Even though what you got going on ain't got nothing to do with me.
True.
That's what the WBA is doing.
Does the WBA have a belt in the 140-pound division?
But notice why they're doing this, because Tank is
Do they
talking
have a
about
belt?
moving
Do
up
they
to
have a belt?
140.
Do they have a belt in the?
How
Do
long
they have
has
a
the
belt in the
IBF had
140-pound
this
division?
rehydration?
Bro,
How long
stop
has it
this
been
shit.
in effect?
Anything in boxing is going to involve them, and they can make decisions based off of it because they probably don't want to be next. They probably don't want to be the next sanctioning body to have some Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, cockamamie bullshit go on. And so they're trying to nip it in the bud. How can anyone find something wrong with that, bro?
So
How
you're
could you
saying
find
the Ryan
anything wrong with it?
Garcia and Devin Haney is the first weight issue that has came up under the WB
It's
or,
the
or
most
any
public.
sanctioning bodies watch?
It's the most publicized one as of late. It's the biggest one that I can remember in the past few years. It's the biggest one I can remember in the past few years. But look, bro, I gotta go run. Y'all go check out King G. Shout out my homie Truth. D-Dub, I see you in the back, but we got a short show today because I got to go over there with my homie King G. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat for y'all. Shout out Nerdy Boy Boxing with the 5-piece in the super chat. They trying to say Tank the Tom Brady of boxing. Maybe if people won't weigh in 160, 170 fighting at 35 and 40, anybody against it, clearly Haney or Benavidez fan. Nah, I'm a fan of David Benavidez. He should fight at cruiserweight. Him versus Jai Opataya, sign me the fuck up. Boxing Hacker with the 5-piece in the super chat. All I'm saying, KO, these fighters aren't trash. To even compete at that level, you have to be good, bro. I'm not comparing fighters to normal humans, bro. To everyday people. Like, I'm not on that shit. That whole, oh, you can't call him trash because he's a professional fighter. Oh, you can't call Dak trash because Dak is a professional quarterback. You can't call him trash because he play in the NBA. Relative to who you compete against, you trash. George Kambosos, relative to his contemporaries, is fucking trash. Tank Davis is great compared to his contemporaries. Dak Prescott, compared to his contemporaries in football, in quarterbacking, he been trash in the playoffs. I'm not comparing them to the average people off the street, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all just want to be contrarians, bro. They may not be the best, but they are good. Okay, bro. Whatever y'all say. Look, man, I'm finna be over here with the homie King G. Let me drop this link real quick for y'all. Everybody go over there and check out me and the homie. Let me do this community post. I already got the community post. Let me share this link. Let me copy this link real quick. Everybody, please go over there and check out me and the homie King G. And we about to get this shit cracking. It's about to be a fun show, bro. Here we go. Here's the link. Here's the link to the show we about to do, y'all. Y'all come over there and check us out, man. There go the link right there. Shout out to Miss KO. Shout out to everybody in the building. Thank y'all for coming up and supporting. The link is in the chat. I'm going to pin it. I'm going to pin this shit. There you go right there. Everybody go over there, man. That's where we're going to be cooking for the rest of the night, man, till about 11 o'clock. I see y'all soon. We out of here. Peace, man.